because it is such a wonderful place to be, I strongly recommend that you put it on your list of things to do and come down here. We will know that the Ultra Bull Run is set to begin when Bitcoin reaches $68,276,000 or surpasses $744,000. Only then will we know that the run is about to begin. When the monthly report is finished, which will be in around 6 days, we will make the public aware of the situation. There has been a fall of 3.16% in the value of 379 during the course of the past 24 hours, mostly as a result of the USDT and USDC reaching $0.99 9 XRP, according to that. Your pal? Yes. With a 0.5% increase, the average lien is now $0.53 3. Within the context of this podcast, it would not bother me if we were to announce the surge in XRP while we were discussing and analyzing the pricing of cryptocurrencies. Just where is it? Where exactly is it located? As a result, it is linked with chains. With a margin of error of approximately 7.5%, it was only up to 6.83%, with the fact that it had grown by 15% over the course of the previous 30 days. As I have remarked many times before, I should have been given a chain link when I first entered the cryptocurrency market. The price at the time was 30 cents. I am a complete idiot. What a fool I am. Even after 7 years, I continue to be amazed by XRP and the great utility it possesses. The unpredictability of not knowing when I received XRP is what makes it so interesting. Now, instead of approximately 20 cents, it was 50 cents. There was a time when a chain link could be purchased for 30 cents, but now it costs $17. There is a possibility that all of you, including me, have retired at this point. Even if you disagree with me, you are aware of the reasoning behind why we chose the name Bull Run. Because of this, we found it necessary to make a modification to it. It is important that you take note of the chain link because we are going to take things to the next level in June with some screaming flames. Watch out, because the price is approaching very near to $100. After successfully logging in, you still have the potential to increase your chances by a factor of 5. In the vicinity of that $10 mark, we are going to go 10 times. Taking this into consideration, I would like to inform individuals who are participating that our objective is to achieve my group's 5x score. Afterward, it is a bonus. It is unjustified to be unhappy over a 5-fold gain, and it is bad to engage in frivolous degenerative games. All of these things are true. We take on roles that are safe. Due to the fact that this is the way we do our business throughout the period of time, when the worth of the cryptocurrency market was $2 trillion and $563 billion, we choose to take the safe choice. What the XRP ledger was able to do is what we have returned. And how can anyone acquire it? At this point, all you need to do is grab it because they are holding back. It should be kept in your pocketbook. The amount of money you own and the level of success the project had during that particular month both factor into the picture that we take. It's as simple as that you can resume using your xrp. Is that the only thing there is to it? Please, Alex Cobb, start moving. Do you have any idea how to properly pronounce this? Do I have a file here, or did you actually just tell me that? BlackRock is a company in which I have faith, and I am willing to share them. All of the prerequisites for the submission are familiar to you. Yes, it was accessible through a website that was administered by the government. Be familiar with the procedure for submitting. I was forced to leave. Or is it a hoax? The fact that this topic has never been discussed before is really intriguing, isn't it? In my opinion, the Department of Local Government is the one who should be in charge of handling this matter. This has been made public. Something along the lines of "don't worry, this is not real" is what they say. Investigation and discovery of the truth are on the agenda. The publishing of the Standard Charter and the current inquiry into an XRP issue are both acknowledgments that we have received. In the year 2025, how fake was this in the Solana ETF? That is not the case, in my opinion. Phony, you are aware of how lawful this is. Are you telling me? Should we really make an effort to disseminate a document that is not true? The false paper was successfully created by 2 people, despite the fact that they were obliged to remain motionless throughout the entire process. It does not seem necessary to have 2 different forms of identity. Obtaining a 5-seat pump in person for an exchange-traded fund ETF that uses XRP might result in a prison sentence ranging from 5 to 10 years. I don't think so, come on. Look at me right now. The manner in which the bull markets and cryptocurrency bull runs pick up should be carefully monitored. Be on the alert for a great number of frauds that are very good, since there will be a lot of them circulating around. I have witnessed a number of seasoned professionals fall prey to fraud, therefore, it is imperative that you always exercise vigilance and double-check your work. 2 facts are used to authenticate them. Because you are not familiar with the website of your wild, you should not make any attempt to link to it. Refrain from ever disclosing your seed words to anyone. Those are not going to be required by David Schwartz, so pay attention, nobody will ever require them. As far as Brad Garlinghouse is concerned, they are not required. You are free to keep those because Spiral Van Winkle is not going to require them. I wish for everyone to be successful. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, we are so close to one another that it is remarkable. I can guarantee that we are so close that I can taste it on the very tip of my tongue. Thanks for your trust. Everything is on the verge of going completely out of control. Fractures in the chain link 7 and a 12 make up the chain link, which accounts for 7.5%. Jumps chain link on chain data flashes encouraging signs as the number of active addresses within the network increases from 2,900 on May 18th to over 11,000, indicating that such an increase is occurring. Therefore, it appears that we could be looking at a possible payout of $22. Over $100 is the amount that is pouring in for this. I will describe it to you right now. In addition to these cryptocurrencies, there are others on which we will make a substantial profit. They do not perceive any problem with a moderate bit of heterogeneity in their portfolio. My holdings in cryptocurrencies total 16. I would like a 5 times and a 16. These are the reasons why I am telling you about cryptocurrencies. It is something that I have always said, ever when I first started playing the game. My goal is to retire in the year 2025. I won't have to be concerned about where my money is coming from when I retire and start doing what I want to do. Whether you call it an 8-5 or 9-5 job, whatever you call it, I will be free to do anything I want. A simple number of 2 million people is all that is required to earn $2 million in cryptocurrencies. This is a task that can be accomplished with relative ease if you have been following the plan during the bear markets. There is an average financial cost associated with the tactics that I have been arguing for. Once a week, make a purchase. It is important to make use of the finances that are available to you in order to make purchases on a weekly basis, regardless of whether you spend $20 or $220,000. Losses that have accrued over the course of the past 3.5 years would be accumulated if you have not been following. The fact that we still have the opportunity to make substantial gains indicates that everything is in order. We need to figure out when the current bull market will come to an end and then begin making plans, which may even need you to engage in some form of employment. It is preferable to work for an additional 4 years rather than 35 years in order to make sufficient contributions to your 401k plan in order to achieve financial independence. The amount that we are discussing is $2 million after taxes, which is equivalent to around 20% of your overall income in the United States. Consider the following scenario. In order to reach $2 million, you need to make around $250,000. There is a conservative 5% that we advocate, which is effectively a guarantee from a treasury or a certificate of deposit. 5% of $2 million or $100,000 each year is what this amounts to. Taking into account taxes, the monthly amount is $6,600. This is an additional amount, and I can assure you that 99.99% of your take-home pay will be left over after you have paid all of your contributions to your 401k plan, which includes benefits such as medical and health insurance, vision and dental care, and other perks. 99.9% of individuals who listen to what I have to say do not receive $6,600 per month when they walk away from their wages they have been receiving. What are some things that we might say if we were to become exceedingly bullish? The stock market achieves returns that range between 8 and 10% on average. It will cover 10% of the basic math. Since you have increased it by a factor of 4 to more than $10,000 every month, 10% of $200 million or $200,000 becomes even